So today I'm just gonna really be venting, kind of ranting about like something that's been on my mind a lot, and it is accountability, but it's the aftermath of it. Like I said in the title of the video, it's because after you take accountability, what happens after? And a lot of people don't tell you about those nights where you just sit there in it, where after you realize you've done something wrong, the progress goes from you doing something wrong to the fix, but it's the moments between that where you just sit there and you sit in it, and how that is so life changing in my opinion, because there are a lot of people who, if you really think about it, that's when people get like really depressed, really mentally strained, because you realize you look back on something that you did and knowing that you moved on from it, but it's hard to really have that on your stomach and your conscience, because how could you ever do something like that? And I don't know, it just kind of gets to me because I feel like I'm at a point in my life now where I'm 31. I look back at the things that I've done or the stories that I've heard or every conversation that I had, and at this point in my life, it came to me looking at myself in the mirror and saying, okay, I'm where I want to be, but I'm not satisfied because I keep thinking about what I did and I can't really settle in it. I can't, because I overthink it, because I think to myself, is this really where I was supposed to end up? Like, I know a lot of people believe in God and they say, oh, this is in God's will. I'm not necessarily religious or too spiritual. I think I have philosophy about both, and I feel like you have to believe in something. But I know they say if it was meant to happen, it would have happened. But what if it was supposed to happen, but I wasn't able to make it happen, you know? Like, we don't talk about that conversation because I think it kind of helps us sleep at night, because it gives me a way out and an alibi for my ancient behavior from back then. So I don't know. Like, I really think that we should talk about what happens after accountability a lot. And in this day and age, with people afraid of it, I see why. You have a six pack, you straight it, you buff, but then when you're alone, what happens? I got a friend right now who, this man never worked out a day in his life. Now he's able to run a mile in 6 minutes. And when I tell you, he is so unhappy at night, like he loses sleep, because he looks at the relationships he's had in the past, and he looks at the way, if he followed his degree, he got his bachelor's in journalism. He was like, I had so many opportunities, but I was too lazy. I was too this, I was too that. And I feel like he owns up to his mistakes, but now in owning up to his mistakes, he's unhappy. He can't really be happy anymore. Because imagine this, you have your life together. You have the trophy. You like Kobe Bryant in that picture where he has the trophy. I know he was happy, he was smiling, but it was just making a picture. But he has the trophy. He has the life that he wants, but he just looks miserable. It's because you know what it took to get there. And sometimes you start thinking about what could have been or what should have been. Again, we should talk about those moments, man. We just don't. We don't even really get there. We say people should take accountability, but we don't know how. We say, and then after they do it, then what's next? Oh, everything's gonna go back to the way it's that's not life. Like, life is not gonna go back to the way it was. It's gonna change. I don't know. This is, like I said, this is just a little rant that I had in my head, and I love y'all. If you see this video, I just want you to feel seen, because you're not the only one going through that thought process. And if you've done something wrong, a lot of people mess up, and you are loved. You're learning. This is our first time living. In 31 years, I'm learning stuff every day. And things that I wish I knew at 25, at least I know it now, so I can find solace in that. But the beauty of it is that we keep living, and we keep changing. We keep growing. It may not be for the best right now, but it may pay off in a later, because right now I used to be so social. Now I'm not. I don't talk to that many people. I used to think it was the quantity over the quality, but now I realize that quality is all it really needed to be. I got 2-3 people that I talk to actively, and that's all I need. I don't need a lot of people, man. I'm a simple guy. I go to work, go to the gym, try to make music, make my YouTube videos, and I'm pushing past that feeling of uncertainty for what it, or if it'll ever be something. But now, like if I make it into a format to where it's like me venting, I feel like that helps me out. So sometimes when you grow up, you find something that helps you get those feelings out, and this is mine. So yeah, if you whoever watching this, I love you. I appreciate you. Just give yourself grace. That's gonna be the word for today is grace. In this video, give yourself grace, compassion, and honesty, because you'll give it to somebody else, but you'll never give it to yourself. But today, I really want you to try. And yeah, that's the end of the video. Thank you.